y'all? It's your boy KNB Only One here, and I just want to say welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in again this week. I got a real good message for y'all again today. I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm pretty excited for y'all to hear it. And without further ado, let's get started. But first of all, I want y'all to excuse me if my voice sounds a little funny today. I've been a little under the weather in the past couple of days. This past weekend, something just came over me. I don't know what it was, but Friday night, like, my back just started hurting, my neck started hurting, my head was pounding, my throat started feeling funny. I mean, it was really, really bad. I think it has something to do with the weather constantly changing here. It's going from up, down every single day. But I'm doing a lot better today. Throat still feels a little funny, but I'm doing a whole lot better today. But anyway, that's not what I came here to talk to y'all about. What I came to talk to y'all about today is setting goals towards your dream. And if you saw my video on last week, then you know that I was going to be informing y'all on that today. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's a real good video. But yeah, today I'm going to be briefly talking with y'all about that. Now, I know some of us are like, including myself, because I used to do this, are like, well, I don't need a goal. I can just go with the flow. I like going with the flow. Well, while being open to all things is good, there's a certain limit to going with the flow, in my opinion. Because when you go with the flow, you pretty much open up yourself to anything, and anything is going to come into you. Anything is going to take you pretty much wherever it goes, because you're just going with the flow. And I had to really, really learn that and figure that out, that I needed to change that up and set a goal. Now, when I first got out of school, I went with the flow. I was just like, I want any kind of job because I want to make some money real quick. So any kind of job picked me up. And that's exactly what happened. Now, once I got that any kind of job, then I set a goal. This is why goals are important. That I was just only into making money and not really going to work towards a career or anything else right now, but just making money. That's all I wanted to do when I got out of school. And it's pretty much exactly what I got. I got the little money, but after a while, that was it. That was all I was getting, because that was all I had set a goal for. And when you want more out of life, you need to set more achievable goals especially if you want to do something in specific, like working towards your dream job or dream career or dream whatever it is you want to do. So that's why you can't exactly go with the flow, because once you go with the flow, anything will come to you. Now, setting goals are kind of like the little bitty objectives that work towards that overall big dream that I had talked about. Like, for example, if you want to be, let's say you want to be an artist, you want to be a music artist, and you want to be like this real big artist within the next year or so. Well, over that course of that year, you need to set a couple of goals, like, hey, I'm going to put out this many mixtapes this year. I'm going to go perform this many shows. I want to have this set of amount of things done by the end of this year. So by that next year, you could be on that level of artist that you said that you wanted to be, because you had set these goals that you work towards going to that next. Could be your next goal, or that could be the big dream that you were waiting to get to. And you just have to do this with all occupations if you want something in specific. I had to really learn that being specific with what you want is really important into getting to where you want. Now, I know some are probably like, well, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to get in the way of things. But if you really want something, you have to be specific with what you want. When you choose to go to a restaurant and get a certain type of food, you're specific with what you want to get, and you plan on going to that place and getting that. If you like this particular person and you want them specifically, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do whatever it takes to get that specific person. Do whatever you have to do to get that person. And then this is the same way with doing your working towards your dream job or your occupation. I mean, you have to be very specific on what you want out of life. I had to really learn that. I mean, now my whole perspective has changed about that. Instead of my goal just being I want to make money, I decided I wanted more out of life than just making money. Like, I decided that I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to enjoy what I was doing. I wanted to be good at what I was doing. I wanted to utilize the gift that I was given by whether it's speaking or doing poetry or teaching or whatever it is. I had to really just turn it around and be like, I'm gonna set these goals, and I'm gonna start this now, and I'm gonna do it. With this YouTube channel here, I set a set date, a limit to when I want to have things done and when I wanted things published. And I set this entire structure of when I want things going out. And this is pretty much the same thing, as I said, with everything you're doing. And if you do this, I promise you won't end up with anything anymore. You won't wonder why this particular thing keeps happening, or why do I get left with the leftovers. I mean, I guarantee you, once you start doing it with everything in your life, you'll start to see a whole lot of changes. You really will. So now you got your goal, and now you have your dream, and now you have your goals set to go along with the dream. And now you just take those things and you're pretty much on the right track. You go do what you got to do. And remember that when you go with the flow and you say you want anything is fine. You will get anything. And anything is not always good. It's not, because it'll show you some things that will really make you scratch your head. So that's my word of advice today. I want y'all to take that in mind and just really think about that and just really apply that to your life and see those changes happen. That's my little word of advice today. And I want to thank y'all once again for tuning in today. Like I said, I was really excited to give this message today. It was a really good one. And I really hope these messages are continuing to help some people out. Now, I got some real good stuff for y'all coming up very, very soon. Y'all just got to continue to stay tuned. Until then, thank you. I'll see y'all next time. And always remember that they're KNB, only one. Thank you, and y'all have a good rest of y'all week.